Father Derek from the Diocese of Kamloops, and I have a little story I'd like to share with you. And this is taken from it's a science fiction book. The story is called The Traveler by Richard Matheson. And he tells about a scientist, Paul, who knew the story of Jesus, read the Bible several times. And anyways, they had developed this time machine which they could go back into time. And so Paul was actually elected to go back into history. And so Paul says, I'd like to go back to the time of Jesus because I want to make sure what I read in the Bible is just exactly as I have read it many times. And of course, Paul is a non-believer. So anyways, he's elected to go, and he's in this time machine, in this little time bubble. And so he goes right back to the time of Jesus. He's right at the crucifixion, and he's about 100 feet away, and he's sort of following the story, and he's with the people, and he asks the command center, can you move me a little bit closer to Jesus, the three crosses where the two thieves and Jesus is? And the command center said, yes, but you gotta stay in your little time bubble zone. And he said, yeah, okay, I'll stay in it. And so anyways, he moved a little bit closer to Jesus, and he had a really close a vision of Jesus. And as Paul was watching him, something happened. He just saw the love of God radiated through Jesus, and he was touched. And then the command center was realizing that Paul is getting a little bit too emotionally involved. So they asked Paul, we need to make an immediate return back to the 20th century. But Paul says, no, I want to be here. And to no avail, he argued, but they brought him back into the 20th century. But Paul is a changed man. He didn't know just about Jesus. Now he knew Jesus in a very personal way. And that's what happens when we get to realize the love of God. When we realize the love of God, it changes everything. You become a changed person. Your whole life revolves around that encounter, and it becomes so beautiful.